Welcome to another live stream of Roll Up Power Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drain poured. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. Alright? Where y'all at? Tap in. Tap the fuck in. Y'all know I'm later than late. It is what it is. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. Okay, so what we here for today, Mr. Roll Up? Man, look, let me tell y'all about how the homie cut me off for a rat. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. Sad part is, he gave me the green light to hit this broad and got mad after I did it. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. Man, look, let me tell the homie something right now. Stop being so tender dick over these women, man, because they gonna choose whenever they want to. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. It's just human nature, man. You know what I'm saying? We all see something we like. Sometimes we react. Sometimes we don't. This was a situation where she reacted when she shouldn't have, but she did. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. Look, man. Everybody got what they got going on. But sometimes you just gotta let shit go when it's time to let it go, man. Because if you don't, you will end up in a situation like this right now. And I'm about to go in and get y'all. Tap in. Tap the fuck in. Alright, let's get it, right? So, first off, right? Y'all know I always gotta draw it back to the beginning, right? Okay. So, this guy that I'm about to tell y'all about, his name Robbie, right? Robbie is from Finkel. Y'all know I'm from 7 Mile, right? Finkel and 7 Mile is 2 miles apart. You got 7 Mile, 6 Mile, and you got Finkel. Finkel Ave, that's where Payroll Giovanni from. Y'all know about Payroll Giovanni? That's his hood. You know what I'm saying? This guy Robbie literally stayed a couple of blocks away from Payroll. You know what I'm saying? Now, we didn't hang out with Payroll and them, you know what I'm saying? But we was all in the same hood at the same time. So I know what the fuck was going on over there for real. And that shit that he rap about, he was telling the truth on. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, the guy Robbie, that's the neighborhood he from. So, bro been rolling with us since we was shorties. You know what I'm saying? But he was from a different hood. Now, he used to come to our hood damn near every day. You know what I'm saying? He'd be on the block with us. He was claiming us. All of that shit, right? Man, it was the same and vice versa. We used to go to his hood all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's how we knew about Finkel. You know what I'm saying? Because that was his hood. So we was back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Well, Robbie was the goofy type of dude. He wasn't the type that got a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? But he was real funny. So if you a woman that like humor, you know what I'm saying, he the one for you. As when it comes to looks, he wasn't that appealing, but the nigga was fucking hilarious. You know what I'm saying? So what he lacked on looks, he picked up on humor, for real. You know what I'm saying? He was tall, dark skinned, gap teeth. You know what I'm saying? He just wasn't appealing to a lot of women. But like I said, if you wanted a good laugh, he was the guy for you. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now fast forward to tape, right? So we got that out the way about, me knowing him and how all that came about, right? Now this is some years later. He started coming around like the late 90s, early 2000s. When this situation happened, it was around like 2010. So we got like 10 plus years of going back and forth. He being in our hood, we being in his hood. You know what I'm saying? Bro ain't never had a girlfriend all this time. Like, he never had no hoes or none of that. He was just a funny nigga, but he never had no hoes. You know what I'm saying? Man, anyway, he finally meet him a girl, right? This 2010. He finally meet him a little girl. He telling us about her and all of that, right? The girl that he telling us about, he immediately moved her in. You know what I'm saying? He moved her in, so she staying with him. Next thing you know, she don't have a phone. So he having her use his phone type shit. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe he got her off the streets. You know what I'm saying? Walking up the street somewhere. Because it ain't no way possible that soon as y'all meet, you just moved her in. She don't got no cell phone or nothing. Like, he had to catch her walking the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he wasn't no appealing type of nigga. So, it just was like, yeah, it ain't adding up. Like, where the fuck did this girl come from? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he was in love with the broad. That was his thing, right? So we respected it. Like, cool, you got you a girl, you doing your thing, cool, that's that, right? Man, listen, right? Fast forward the time, right? We just like a couple of months later, after he telling us about this girl, right? Next thing you know, he started bringing her on the block. Now, here's the deal with that. The guys, we knew not to bring a girl on the block unless she was your girl. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, if you bring in girls on the block, they just some hood rats. You know what I'm saying? And they up for grabs. Now, if you bring a girl to the block and you like, hey, this my woman, woo woo, then we like, all right, cool. We know that's your girl. You know what I'm saying? Man, he brought her to the block. You know what I'm saying? He let us know that was his girl. So we like, all right, cool. That's what's up. The first couple of times he brought her over, I wasn't there. So me and her didn't cross paths. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like every time I get back to the block, everybody would tell me like, yeah, Robbie and girl just left. You know what I'm saying? So I never seen what she looked like the first couple of times he brought her over, none of that, right? And she didn't see me. Well, time go on, right? He keep bringing her over. One day he brought her over there. I was on the block, right? When he bring her over there, she instantly get to choosing me, like on my head. You know what I'm saying? Standing next to me, talking to me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole time she'd be there, she'd be up under me, talking to me. You know what I'm saying? So I tell the guys like, hey man, this nigga Robbie girl be all up on my dick talking to me and shit. You know what I'm saying? The guy's like, yeah, man, she cool, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, all right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm paying attention to her. You know, every time she come around, she up in my face. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on the block see this shit. You know, Robbie turning his head, acting like he don't see the shit, not saying nothing about it, not checking his girl, nothing, right? So this went on for like a week and a half, 2 weeks straight. Every time he bring her over, she in my face, right? All right. So one day, I'm on the block. I get a call from Robbie's phone, right? The call is her. When I pick up, it's her on the line. The fuck is you calling me for? Now let me tell y'all about this girl. This girl named Tandy. I know that's a weird ass name, but that was her name, right? When she called me, right? Well, hold up. Tiny was like a 5.5, a 6 on a good day. She wasn't all that, but she wasn't ugly. You know what I'm saying? She was like in the middle. She was kind of decent. If she dressed up, she a good 6. But on a regular day, she about a 5.5. You know what I'm saying? All right. So when she called me, right, I'm like, what's up? What you calling me for? Off of his phone. You know what I'm saying? What you want? You know? She like, yeah, I was just seeing what's going on. What y'all doing over there? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, shit, we chilling. What's up? You know? She like, nothing, I was just calling just to check on you, see what was going on, blah, 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 all of this shit, right? I'm on the phone like, hold up. Do Robbie know that you talking to me? You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm telling her, right? She like, yeah, he know. I'm like, where is he at? She like, he right here, like right next to her. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, put him on the phone, right? She put him on the phone. He laughing. What's up, bro? What you mean, what's up, man? Why is your girl calling me? Especially off of your phone and you sitting right next to her. You know what I'm saying? He, oh man, she cool, bro. It ain't no problem. Woo woo. That's my girl. You my man. I ain't tripping on y'all talking. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Blah blah blah. All of this bullshit, right? I'm like, dog, nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Something not right here. You feel me? But anyway, we chopped it up. I just made sure that he knew that she called me, and I ain't trying to say like I was calling her or none of that bullshit. Like she called me. You know what I'm saying? He cool with it. We let it go. Right? She called me for like the next 3 days on his phone, chopping up little conversation, maybe like 1 or 2 minute convos. You know what I'm saying? Same shit every time she called, and he right there letting her call me off of his phone just to talk to me specifically, not talk to none of the homies, none of that, just me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling the guys on the block, I'm like, bro, I'm like, man, Tiny keep calling me off of Robbie phone. Like, what the fuck do they got going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, they on some weird shit. Man, the guys, they playing stupid too. Like, they don't know what the fuck going on. I'm like, man, all y'all acting weird as hell. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, whatever, man. So one day, we call ourselves going downtown. And we got a picture. You know what I'm saying? We went downtown this day. We took a picture. And in the picture, she was standing right next to me. I'm gonna find that picture and I'm gonna upload it in my post. No lie. It was about 10 to 15 of us, all in this picture. He on the other side of the picture. She ain't standing nowhere near him. She's standing right next to me in the picture. I'm gonna find that picture. I'm gonna upload it for y'all, so y'all know I'm not bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we downtown. We on Belle Isle, right? Everybody know about Belle Isle. Belle Isle is the chill spot for all the Detroit people and all of that type of shit, right? So we on Belle Isle. While she's supposed to be out there with her man, she all up under me, talking to me. I'm tapping the guys, bro. Y'all see this? We ain't on the block no more. We downtown now. You know what I'm saying? And she's still all up in my face. Everybody still playing stupid. You know what I'm saying? All right, whatever, man. Fuck y'all. All of y'all acting crazy as hell. Whatever, dog. I don't give a fuck no more because I keep on trying to tell everybody, like, look, this nigga girl's up in my face, but y'all keep on acting like y'all don't see this shit or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm delusional or something. Like, all right, whatever, man. So the whole time, girl would be talking to me the whole time. Won't show Robbie no attention, no affection, nothing. She be talking to me the whole time like she was just so infatuated with me for some odd reason. You know what I'm saying? We left downtown, went on about our business, right? Now this may be like a week later, right? My little homies, they had this crib, and in the back room, they had like the what you call it, like the microphone and all of this shit to record songs. Them niggas was rapping and shit. So we called it the studio. You know what I'm saying? So they called me. They like, hey, come to the studio, bro. Woo woo. Man, it's like 3, 4 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? No lie. I just so happened to be out riding that night. You know what I'm saying? When they called me and told me to come to the studio. James, second live, yeah. I'm turned up. You feel me? Hey, I'm pushing this content. You know what I'm saying? I think I might start going live twice a day for a while. I'm not sure, but I'm kicking out when I'm kicking out. You know what I'm saying? I have a question. If I am nobody to someone, why the guy is trying to play me? I don't know. I ain't sure, baby. You know what I'm saying? Now look, right? Back to Robbie with the homies that was at the studio, right? Robbie and two of the little homies was at the studio, and they had Robbie had his girl Tiny with them, right? So all four of them was at the studio. They called me, like I said, it was like 3, 4 in the morning. They just wanted to see if I was still up. I just so happened to still be up. You know, we young at that time, so we up to 5, 6 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So they called me like, bro, you still up? Woo, woo. I'm like, yeah, I'm out here riding around. They like, come on, come pull up to the studio. I'm like, all right, bet. I come pull up, right? When I get there, they walking out the door. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to walk back out the door with them. Like, what the fuck y'all called me over here for? You know what I'm saying? They like, man, we just about to run up to the Coney real quick. Now the Coney Island was literally right down the street from where the studio was at. Like you could have walked to the Coney. Like that's how close the Coney was. The Coney was like 2 blocks away. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, when we come walking out the door, I'm like, well, I'm about to dip then. You know what I'm saying? They like, all right, cool, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Basically, they called me over there for nothing type shit. You know what I'm saying? So the girl Tiny, she like, well, I'll just stay here with you until they come back. They just going to the county. I don't got to go up there with them. I could just wait here. I look at the homies. Nigga Robbie like, all right, cool. We be right back. So Robbie left me there at the studio with his girl, 4 o'clock in the morning, right? Whatever, man. I'm in there chilling, right? Mind you, I told y'all the whole time she been on my head. You know what I'm saying? All of this time she been on my head. I've been telling everybody how she been on my head. Robbie know that she been calling me and everything off of his phone. He's still acting dumb, like he don't know what's going on. Now I told y'all he never had him a girl before, so I guess he was just doing everything he could to keep this girl around. You know what I'm saying? It had to be something like that. Like he was desperate for this girl. You know what I'm saying? So they got in the car, they left. They drove up there to the county. You feel me? Boom. So while they at the county, I go sit on the couch. While I'm sitting on the couch, here she come. Boom. She laid her head on my lap. Man, what the fuck is you on? You know what I'm saying? She like, you know, let's stop playing. You know, she like, I'ma just be real. You know I like you. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, dog, what type of time you on? You know what I'm saying? She like, nah, I'm for real. You know, she like, Robbie cool, but I like you more. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be real. Woo woo. She like, you know, on some real, I want to go back to your house and watch a movie with you. Mind you, it's like 4, maybe 4:30 in the morning at this point, right? I'm like, why don't you tell him that when he come back? She jumped up instantly. Psh, okay, cool. I tell him I don't got no problem with that. He ain't gonna do shit, blah, blah, blah. Basically, she's saying like he a sucker. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna go for whatever I say. Now I know he a sucker because, like I said, he never had a woman. You know what I'm saying? But she confirmed it. Like, man, that sucker ass nigga ain't gonna say shit. I'm like, okay, cool. We gonna see. Will Cash grow? Oh, she on you. If she does that, gave all the signs, bro. Hold up, I ain't even got there yet. You know what I'm saying? So while she said that, I'm like, all right, cool. When he come back, as soon as he come through the door, make sure you tell him what you just told me. You want to come to my house and watch a movie with me at 4 something in the morning. You know what I'm saying? She like, all right, cool. Now, just for y'all watching, what do you think it mean when somebody want to come to your house and watch a movie with you at 4 in the morning? I wait. Who the fuck want to go to somebody's house and watch a movie with them at 4 in the morning? What movie? What's the occasion? Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you already in a relationship with somebody and you trying to go to their homie crib to go watch a movie with them at 4 in the morning. Make it make sense, right? Okay, cool. So they come back in maybe about 10, 15 minutes later because they already ordered the food over the phone. It was ready. All they had to go do was pick it up. Or while they out there, they bullshitting around, grab the bottle, all of that type of shit, right? So they finally come back. They come as soon as they come through the door. She jumped up, ran straight to him. Hey, I want to go to Mr. Roll Up House and watch a movie with him. fucked me up. I did not know she was about to cut into him like that. Like I said, it's about 4:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Cut right into him. You know what this nigga said? He said, "All right, go ahead. I ain't tripping." She trying to get clapped. Hey, boy, hold on. Women don't spend time with what they don't want. 100%. You know what I'm saying? All right, now look. When Robbie gave her the green light, he said, "Go ahead." No, I ain't tripping. Man, I got up and walked right out the house. Swear to God. I walked right out. I'm like, phew, y'all are tripping. I thought he was about to slap this bitch or something. Like, ain't no way she just cut into him in front of the guys at that. You know what I'm saying? It's two other homies and me. So it's a total of what? Four homies and her. So she cut into her man in front of three homies. You know what I'm saying? I just knew he was about to dust her ass across the floor or something. You know what I'm saying? She for the streets. Hey, look, I ain't got there yet. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I leave out the door. I'm like, I don't want to witness what the fuck is about to go on here because I didn't seen a nigga beat his woman up before. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't the type of shit I'm into. And I got a video coming about that as well. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I left out the house. I go get in the car. By the time I get in the car, my car was parked in front of the house. So when I'm looking out my passenger window, she come from out the house, closing the door, walking up to the car. He came and opened the door. He looked around. He closed the screen door, locked it, all that. Went in the house with the other two homies. I guess they went in the back to the studio. They had their drink. They had their food. Get they rapping on, I guess. You know what I'm saying? The girl came and got in the car. I'm like, so he really approved that shit? Like, he cool with that? She like, man, I told you that nigga ain't about to do shit. Let's go. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, all right, whatever. Pull it off, right? Now I told you, on the block, it's bros over hoes. That's how we roll. You know what I'm saying? Back then at that time, it was bros over hoes. So basically, if we threw you a bitch type shit, go on here and do you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't tripping on broads. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know how they was coming, so we wasn't tweaking. You know, like if you fuck one of the hoes or whatever, whatever. You know, that's y'all. It is what it is. We can't dictate what a woman gonna do with a man, and the same thing what a man gonna do with a woman. Y'all gonna do what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? So I thought this was one of them situations. I thought basically he was green like me. Like, well, you know what? If she go jump in the car with you, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking, right? Man, please. I took her to the crib, right? We get to the crib. What happened? Wasn't no movie, nothing. I took her in a room that didn't even have a TV in it. Swear to God, it wasn't even a TV in the room. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't had nothing to do with a movie. Like she wanted to get cracked. Just like that. She wanted to get cracked. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what happened, right? I cracked her, I dropped her back off. By this time it's like 5 something in the morning. The sun is coming up. It's the sunlight is coming out at this point, right? I dropped her right back off. She got out, walked up to the door, right? She walked up to the door, knocking on the door. This nigga opened the door and let her in. I just knew he was about to go off on her, bitch. Get the fuck away. I don't fuck with you. Woo woo. You been gone with my mans for what, a good hour or so. You know what the fuck type of time. You know what I'm saying? Now the sun coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, who the fuck could just be cool with that? So this is what I'm thinking. Robbie on. I'm thinking he about to kick her to the curb. No, he let her right in, act like ain't nothing happened. Whatever. I pulled off. You know what I'm saying? Went on by my business, right? Next morning, I'm on the block with one of the homies that was there that night when this shit happened. Because I told you it was two other homies with Robbie, right? One of the homies, his name Tank. You know what I'm saying? So me and Tank, we on the block the next morning, about like 10 o'clock in the morning. Now, you know, when you young, you go to sleep late, wake up early. So I went to sleep maybe about 5:30, 6 o'clock. I was back up by like 9 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was taking cat naps and we was right back on the block. You feel me? So it's about 10 a.m. Me and Tank, we on the block, right? While we out there on the block kicking and this shit, he just get to laughing. I'm like, what's so funny? You know what I'm saying? He like, man, he like, you fucked Tiny last night, didn't you? I'm like, hey, you know what it is? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hell yeah, I did. So he like, what happened? Woo, woo. I'm like, man, we went there and got straight to it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no movie that she told Robbie about, none of that. It was straight to it. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, I already knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying? How she cut into him as soon as he came through the door. He let her do it and all of this. I'm like, look, while we there, I'm like, after we pulled off, what was y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? He like, shit, man, we closed the door, we pulled up the drink, and we went to the booth and we just got to rapping. He was like, we was just back there rapping the whole time. So he said that's why when I brought her back and he opened the door, he was like, we was still up. We was still in the booth, you know what I'm saying, making songs and shit. I'm like, man, that's crazy. And he was like, man, the whole time he was playing it like wasn't nothing wrong or none of that. Like everything was sweet. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so this nigga real life thought that I took her to my crib at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, whatever time it was, just to go watch a movie. Like, really, this what he was thinking for real. You know what I'm saying? So Tank just crying, laughing. He like, bro, that's why I'm laughing because he thought that y'all was just watching the movie. I'm like, dog, ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? He like, bro, I promise you. Whole time, Robbie just thought y'all was cool as hell. Like, he just thought y'all was homies. Woo, woo, woo. I'm like, nigga, ain't no way. Knowing how we roll, we bros over hoes. Like, come on, man. Ain't no way he thought that. So, me and Tank, we chopped it up on the block for like a good hour about this shit, right? All right, we done with that. We both left the block. We went on about our business, right? A couple hours later, Robbie called me. I'm like, what's the deal? You know? He like, man, you messed around with my girl, woo woo. I'm like, nigga, you knew what time it was. You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of time you on? Like, I'm on tip with him now because he calling my phone trying to check me about a bitch. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, I thought you was my bro, dog. Why would you do me like that? Woo, woo, woo. Nigga, hold up. My bad. Somebody was calling. So he like, yeah, nigga, I thought you was my bro. Woo, woo. I didn't think you would have did nothing like that. Blah blah blah. You know, type shit. I'm like, man, come on, nigga. You told your girl that she can go watch a movie with me at 4 a.m. Who the fuck um go for something like that? This is your girl, not one of your rats. This is your girl. And it ain't like you the one that okayed it, you know, for her to do it. She came and cut into you about it. How you let that ride? You know what I'm saying? Man, I swear to God, he was mad. He was mad. Like, bro, I thought you was my mans. I real like thought you was just about to take her back to the crib, just watch a movie with her and just bring her back, dog. I ain't know that you was gonna fuck my girl like that. That's some disloyal shit. I thought we was mans. Woo woo. He ran down the whole thing like I'm the villain or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, man, you got some smoke or something, pull up on the block, nigga. You know what time it is. He like, nah, I ain't even on that. We good. Just know I ain't fucking with you no more. We done. Boom. Hung up on me. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Peace out, nigga. If anything, I did you a favor. You know what I'm saying? I showed you that that girl wasn't right for you. You know? And instead of you taking it like, you know what, she is a rat. Because just to say, even if he wasn't expecting me to do that, why is it that you not checking your girl for laying down with another nigga? Your own man's at that. You supposed to been on your girl head, not me. You not fucking me. You fucking her. So you should have been on her. You know what I'm saying? I done told y'all before. My big homie had got my bitch pregnant. They had a kid together. I never cut into him like, you bitch ass nigga, nigga, I'm coming for you. None of that. You know what I'm saying? I let that shit be. Because again, our whole theory was bros over hoes. You know what I'm saying? If one of the bros fuck a bitch or whatever, hey, it took two to tangle. You know what I'm saying? And if your bitch gonna go on here and lay down with a nigga, guess what? She wasn't yours from the start. So that was the type of mentality that we had. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm presenting on him. Like, we bros over hoes. You know how the lingo go. Like, what type of time you on? You supposed to cut that off. Nah, that nigga called me a lame, weak ass nigga or whatever. Like, I'm supposed to be his man's and bang the line on me type shit. I'm like, okay, you got to come to the block. I'm gonna get with you. Why that nigga stop coming to the block? Swear to God. And I just uploaded a picture on my post. So y'all go check out my post, right? My last picture I just uploaded, it was like 10 of us. We all took a picture on the block. He was in that picture. You know what I'm saying? Swear to God, he was in that picture. And this was right before that shit had popped off with girl, right? So I ain't lying about nothing. Swear to God. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen. He stopped coming to the block after that. It was over. Like, he did not come to the block no more. You know what I'm saying? Come to find out, he moved forward with her, knowing that she laid down and gave me the ass. You know what I'm saying? He still carried on with her. So what he did was he cut all the homies off. All the 7 Mile homies from the block that he was rolling with. He cut all of us off to be with her. Swear to God, he cut all of us off to be with her. So he stopped coming around. Plus, he know that I don't be playing, you know what I'm saying? So he knew he would have had a problem with me anyway. But it was bigger than me. He cut all of us off. You know what I'm saying? He was straight. Like, he moved on with his girl, and that was that, right? So we on the block. We like, man, fuck that nigga. You know, let him be. It is what it is. Man, we carried on, went on about our life. Again, this was what, 2010. It's 2025. I still haven't spoke to bro. Matter of fact, hold up. I'm about to lie, right? This was 2015 when I first got out of prison, right? When I got out, we went over there to the house where the studio was at, right? So they done had the studio house for about 5 or 6 years at this point, right? So when I got out, they brought me back to the studio. They like, nigga, you remember the studio? You been gone so long, nigga. You remember when we used to be rapping in the studio? Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm like, yeah. They like, we about to go over there right now. Big. I ain't seen the studio in years. You know what I'm saying? Man, we went over there. It ain't the studio no more. It's a whole bedroom. In that room where the microphone and all of that shit was at, it's a bedroom now. Like, niggas ain't rapping no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, that's crazy. Like, the studio is a rap. Like, it ain't the studio no more. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy Beezy, I told y'all about, that died in my face, that I couldn't do nothing about. He used to come over there to the studio all the time and be rapping with them. They got songs and shit. I'm gonna see if I could pull up some of them songs that they had, man. But the studio was the spot. You feel me? Now, recently I told y'all about the green room. The green room was in that same house, but it wasn't in that same room. The studio was in the back room. The green room was in the front. You know what I'm saying? So when I got out, now it's the green room. And I'm the one that made it the green room because the room was green. And basically, every time I brought a broad in there, I was smashing. So it was the go room. So I called it the green room. You know what I'm saying? This all in that same house, right? Well, while we over there at that house, the nigga Robbie pulled up because Robbie is family members with one of the guys type shit. You know what I'm saying? Not only he the homie, but he was family with one of the guys. So his daddy brought him over there. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. When he brought him over there, me and Robbie saw each other. Hey, we ended up slapping fives or whatever. Like, hey, what up, though? You good? Whoopty whoop. Mind you, this 5 years later. You know what I'm saying? So niggas ain't on that. I'm fresh out of prison. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So it was what it was. Nah, the situation with Tandy, him and her ended up breaking up not too long after that. So they broke up somewhere 2010, 2011. You know what I'm saying? Why did they break up? She was cheating on him. He got tired of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he family members with one of the guys. So one of the guys told me what happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, duh, nigga. She gave the pussy up to one of the guys in the crew. So what the fuck you think she was gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Man, it took for him to have to walk in on her, right? She had brought a nigga to their house, well, his house, and she was smashing the nigga in their bed. Robbie had to walk in on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, Robbie wasn't one of them crazy niggas that'd just walk in and kill a nigga for smashing his girl or none of that. He wasn't one of them type of niggas. So when he walked in, he saw the nigga on top of his girl. It broke his heart. You know what I'm saying? So basically, he just told them to get out, and he was done with her from there. You know what I'm saying? Man, still to this day, he still do not fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't care. We long done and over with, you know. But it's like he never came back and said, you know what, you was right, bro. That bitch was a rat. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't even been tweaking on that. She a straight up rat. When he brought her off the streets, he letting her use his cell phone because she don't have one, and she still fucking around on him. You know what I'm saying? But he should have known that anyway. He picked up a bitch from the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, this Detroit, nigga. Every bitch from Detroit is a rat, bro. On Beezy. You know what I'm saying? You might got a handful of good women in Detroit, man. The rest of them is rats, man. They all fucking everybody. I done told y'all before. Hood rats love street niggas. Everybody in Detroit is a street nigga, man. So if you in the D and you about that, you can smash just about any bitch in Detroit. Because that's what they like. They like hood niggas. They like that ghetto rah-rah shit. They like that shit. They into that. You know what I'm saying? Man, some of them will go to jail with you. Like, they be into that shit. You know what I'm saying? Half of them be gang banging, all of that. Now, like I was just saying about the last picture that I just uploaded on my post, it was two of the girls. Damn, it was two girls in the picture with us. They was on that tip with us too. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Like, the girls like that rah rah shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, Robbie, you knew she was a rat. You knew that. She was giving you all the signs, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? When she started calling me off of your phone, you should have been done with her right then and there. Especially when I tell her to hand you the phone. Like, hold up. Psh, why is you calling me off of his phone? But he over there, oh, you know, y'all good. I ain't tripping, but no, nigga. No. Hell nah. No. My girl better not ever call one of my homies to kick it, especially not off my phone. We done that same day. You know what I'm saying? But whatever, man. He played the game. That shit backfired on him. You know what I'm saying? So now he out here hanging in the balance. I be seeing him on Facebook. We not friends on Facebook, but I be seeing him. You know what I'm saying? And I could just tell he miserable without the guys. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm not saying that he ain't shit or whatever or nothing like that, but we had a hell of a bond. You know what I'm saying? And he fucked that up, believing in this broad, thinking that, oh, well, shit, I got my girl, fuck them, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? And he fucked that up with everybody. So like, I could just tell things ain't the same for him. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now fast forward to tape from that, from 2015 to 2017 now, right? I had dropped this SS Money at the time. Just so happened I'm riding through the hood in that bitch, right? While I'm riding through the hood, why I see his girl, his ex-girl, Tanya. Now this 7 years later, after I hit her, you know what I'm saying? I see her in the hood. Hold up, ain't that girl? You know what I'm saying? She seen like I was pulling up to a stop sign and she was on the corner. So when I pulled up and she seen me, she, hey, hey, stop. She come running up to the car. I parked the car. I jumped out. I'm like, damn, what's up? You know, how you been? Woo, woo. You know, all of that type of shit. She like, you know, I had to leave Robbie alone, blah, blah, blah. You know, that nigga was just too soft for me. You know, I like real niggas. He just wasn't that. Woo, woo. Like, she went off about that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, that's crazy as hell, you know. But she never told me that, you know, she cheated on him. She just said that she had to leave him alone. But the homies told me that he put her out. You know, it's always two sides to a story, you know. So who knows which side was which, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, she was a rat, bro. She was a rat. And she still was trying to give me the pussy again 7 years later. You know what I'm saying? On some shit like that. But I smoked her though. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was busy. I had shit going on. So I never came back over there where she was at. Now she had pointed to the house to me where she was staying there at the time and all that. But I never came back through, you know. It was just weird that I bumped into her like that. You know what I'm saying? Just riding through the hood. You know what I'm saying? And she out there outside type shit. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, when I bumped into her 7 years later, you know what I'm saying? She like, yeah, that nigga, he was soft. I couldn't do nothing with that. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? She like, yeah, I know you real nigga. That's why I fuck with you. Woo, woo. Then she out there telling me like, yeah, that's why I fucked you. You know what I'm saying? She like, I know you was the head nigga of the crew and all. She like, I knew that before I even knew that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, them Detroit Rats, that's what they like. They like street niggas. You know what I'm saying? So she already knew I was the nigga out the crew. So she was on my head from day one. And when she was talking to me about this, you know, 7 years later, it all made sense why she was on my head from day one. Because she was a regular Detroit rat. You know what I'm saying? And she letting it be known, like, yeah, that's why I was fucking with you. I knew you was one of the guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, man, that's some crazy shit. When this nigga, he was all in love with her, like he cuffed her up. You know what I'm saying? He gave up on the guys for her and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Just for a temporary hit. They probably wasn't together no longer than maybe a year. They probably didn't even last a whole year. You know what I'm saying? And he broke a bond with a good 20 to 30 guys for a girl he wasn't even with for a whole year. That was out here running through shit. She even ran through your own mans. And you still turned around and said, you know what? Come on, baby. We just gonna go ahead and move on. We gonna get away from that. I ain't gonna bring you around these guys no more. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, me, bro, I don't give a fuck how much in love I am with a girl. If she go ahead and lay down with another man, it's over with. I'm one of these type of guys, right? Just to say, if me and a girl were in a relationship, right, and then we break up, if she go fuck another nigga, I will never get back in a relationship with her ever again. I'm done. Once you get that pussy up, it's over with. And that's if we broke up. You know what I'm saying? Like if we broke up, you know how people do the breakup, the makeup type shit. Like that was kind of like what happened with me and my baby mama. We did the breakup, the makeup. You know, me and her was together 4 years. We was doing the breakup, the makeup over our 4 years. You know what I'm saying? And I told her like, you know, while we broken up, we would break up for probably like 2 or 3 months at a time. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, you know, we might be on break or whatever, but I'm like, if I find out you fucked another nigga, it's a wrap. Even though our rules was don't come back with no STDs or no babies. But her whole thing was is, oh, you just want to take a break because you want to go fuck some hoes. I ain't out here fucking no niggas. I ain't doing none of that. Woo, woo, that's you. I'm like, okay, well, as long as you know that if you give another nigga that pussy and I find out, we will never get back together. We gonna still co-parent, you know what I'm saying? Because we got kids and shit like that. But we will never be that ever again. You know what I'm saying? Man, that last breakup to make up, she came back pregnant. So we was done. And this was my baby mama. This was we was Bonnie and Clyde. You feel me? We was dead and we got kids together. And when I found out she laid down with another nigga, it was over. Like, I don't do that. I feel like I look at it like that's my temple. And if you give up my shit, you vulnerable enough to cock your legs for another nigga, it's gone. I don't feel that for you no more. I don't have that type of feeling for you no more. So it's a wrap on that. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what happened with this nigga Robbie. You know what I'm saying? And instead of him just saying, hey, damn, not only you fucked another nigga while we together, you fucked one of the guys. You know what I'm saying? He was just supposed to let that go right then and there. Fuck it. Even though he not the type to get women like that. And he just finally caught him one. Hey, she ain't no good, bro. She fucked one of the guys. Like, it ain't no coming back from that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no coming back for that. Like, come on, man. What is you on, bro? Ain't no coming back. That's over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't imagine my bitch getting dicked down by one of my niggas. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I can't imagine my bitch getting dicked down by another nigga anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was over with when I find out that you was getting dicked down by another nigga anyway. But my homie, I don't care how in love we was. You fucked with one of my homies, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Man, Robbie didn't have that. He didn't have that in him. He chose her over us, type shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened, man. So let me tell y'all like this, man. To the fellas, stop being so tender dick over these women, bro. They gon' choose, man. They gon' always find another nigga more appealing to them than you. You know what I'm saying? And if they get the moment to make that move, they gon' do it. And the same and vice versa. I ain't gonna lie. For the women, it's the same thing. If a nigga find him another girl that's more appealing, he gonna make his move too. It's human nature, man. You know, I'm not saying that everybody cheaters and shit like that. But I'm just coming from the hood perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like you a you know, young motherfucker in the hood or whatever, shit like that. Like, dog, don't put so much trust into your partner. You know what I'm saying? Get some time in with them. Get to know them. Deal with them. Go through some things with them. Because if you don't really got no time in with them, man, dog, you setting yourself up for failure thinking that they not gonna do something behind your back. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know who you dealing with. Just because y'all like each other, y'all in a relationship, y'all kissy, huggy, all of that. Oh, babe, I never do you wrong and all of that. Look, that's how relationships start. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody ever gonna come out and say, you know what? Soon as you bring me around your homies and I like your homie more than you, I'm gonna go ahead and smash that nigga. Ain't nobody gonna ever tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Like that just come with time. So you gotta build some time with who you dealing with first before you start putting all this type of trust into them, man. You know what I'm saying? And then when you do bring them around your crew and you do see them acting funny, that's red flag number one. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? This is your woman. She's supposed to be on your side the whole time that she on the block with you. She don't know none of these niggas on the block. Why is she so comfortable with being with one of your homies on the block? Why is you so comfortable with letting her be up in one of your homies' face while y'all on the block? That ain't embarrassing to you? That would highly be embarrassing to me. Like, hell no. Hell no. I bring my girl on the block and she in one of the homies' faces. That'll be the last time she come to the block. And that's not because I'm about to have her from the block. That's because we're done. We're done. What you mean? You over here up in my nigga's face. When I brought you around, you out here embarrassing me, trying to make me look stupid. Nah, we ain't doing that. It's a wrap, baby. You fucked up. And that's all I needed. I needed you to fuck up. So now I know who the fuck I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Now you just one of the hoes. When you was my woman, when I did look at you that kind of way, but as soon as I bring you around the guys, here you go up in the guy's face. You don't even know this nigga. Why is you up in his face? This nigga can slap the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? Then what? You don't know what this nigga be on. You don't know if this nigga a killer or anything. But you all up in his face. You calling him off of my phone. Nah, dog. Then she turn around and slice into you at 5 in the morning. Yeah, I'm about to go over his house and watch a movie with him. Come on, man. She gave this nigga a million red flags and he was just overlooking the shit, right? So let me bag it up a little bit. I ain't throw this part in there, right? So after I wrapped it up with Tank on the block when we talked about all that, and you know, Robbie called me and we talked and all that. Just a couple hours later, I'm back on the block. I didn't call Robbie out. You know what I'm saying? I done told you I called one of the homies out before. In the hood, when you got some shit going on with somebody, it's called calling a nigga out. You know what I'm saying? When you calling a nigga out, meaning you got a problem with him. And you alerting everybody in the hood, hey, when you see dog, let them know I'm looking for him. That's calling the nigga out. So when people in the hood see the nigga that you looking for, they tell them like, hey, you know such and such looking for you. Like, psh, you gotta pull up in the hood, bro, looking for you. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't show up, that's an L for you. Like, you was scared because you got called out and you didn't show up. You know what I'm saying? So I was on the block. I called Robbie out. Hey, psh, nigga, come hit the block. You on my line talking crazy about this rat. Come hit the block. He never hit the block. So I'm on the block with the homies. You know what I'm saying? We out there talking about this shit. Why them niggas said I was wrong? And you know what? I get it in a sense. Like, yeah, I shouldn't have never fucked her in the first place. You know, that was my homie girl, blah, blah, blah. I get it, right? But again, at the same time, like I said, this is bros over hoes, bro. This is just how the game go, man. We done seen so many women that we was fucking with over time that did this kind of shit. And we just had to let them go. You know what I'm saying? We had our times when we had to break down each other like, damn, dog, I thought that was a good woman, man. But she turned out to be a rat, man. You know what I'm saying? And we had to fix each other like, man, pick your head up, nigga. You know, she a rat, man. Move on. Bros over hoes. Let's keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was. The guy said I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, man, you know, fuck y'all niggas because she shouldn't have never gave me the ass in the first place. So I don't care who y'all saying wrong or not because I'm not the one fucking him. She is. That's their problem, not mine. Honestly, he should be happy that I exposed her. You know what I'm saying? Man, look, I done had a couple of situations when I was with a woman and she fucked with a nigga and it came out. And I never got mad at the nigga, never in my life. I always cut the bitch off because at the end of the day, I'm not fucking that nigga. So what I look like being mad at the nigga, whether if I know him or not, what am I gonna be mad at him for? He was a nigga, he played his part. He did what he was supposed to do. If anything, he exposed her. That's what I needed. Because if he didn't expose her, I would have wiped this girl up. And she would have been behind my back doing me wrong the whole time with a whole bunch of other niggas. Because if it wasn't one, if it wasn't this guy, it would have been this guy. It would have been that guy. It would have been that guy. It would have been that guy. And she would have just kept on jumping pogo stick to pogo stick until I finally found out. So I'm glad that it did came out when it did. So what I look like being mad at the nigga. This is exactly why niggas get killed over women. Because niggas be tender about these women. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just taking that L saying, damn, baby, we was just laying down last night. Now you laying down with another nigga the very next day. We done. It don't matter if it was the homie or not. You went and laid down with another nigga after we lay down together. You know what I'm saying? All business, man. Will cash grow? It must have been some good. Hey, look, it was. It was straight. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It was, but it wasn't worth that. Like, hell no. And then, like I said, she was like a 5.5. Like, man, but again, Robbie, he wasn't coming like that. He ain't had no women, so I guess so. It is what it is. You tried all you can to let him know, he ignored it, bro. It wasn't even that. He knew better than that. You know what I'm saying? But he let it be what he wanted to let it be because he didn't want to believe that she was a rat. Because behind closed doors, she kissing all on him and rubbing on him and telling him how much she loved him and how she wouldn't do him wrong and blah blah blah. And his lame ass sitting there believing it. But it's like that's just how it go, man. Ain't no woman gonna sit up there and tell you like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck all your homies. You give me enough time, I'm gonna hit everybody. Or you give me enough time, I'm gonna hit the nigga that stay next door to you. Or you give me enough time, I'm gonna hit your neighbor that stay across the street. Or you give me enough time, I'm gonna hit the homies around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no broad gonna lay there and tell you that. So basically he went off of, her playing that game with him. And that's why he moved on with her. He like, fuck the homies. I done did my time on the block with them. I got my girl now. I'm about to just roll with her. After she just took dick for one of the homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I can see if I, raped her or something, I drug her away or, I forced her or something like that. No, nigga, this was free will. And she chopped right into you in front of two other homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was witnesses there. Man, look, I told y'all I'm about to start doing interviews. I'm gonna interview these people. Like everything I be telling y'all, like make sure y'all go over everything I be telling y'all. Cause when I start doing interviews, I swear to God, these people is gonna tell y'all the same shit I'm telling y'all. So y'all know I'm not lying about nothing. You know what I'm saying? And the homies that was there, I'm gonna interview them, and they gonna tell you exactly how I just told you. Like she chopped right into that nigga. You know what I'm saying? At fucking 4, 5 in the morning. Like, phew, I'm about to go over his house and watch a movie with him. I'm gonna tell you like this: what none of the other guys would have went for that. All of the other guys, we would have been like, "Hey, when you walk out that door, don't come back." And then the other guys would have told me like, "Hey, don't bring her back. Do whatever you gonna do with her. Don't bring her back." You know what I'm saying? And then I would have been like, all right, cool. I would have dropped that bitch off on 8 Mile somewhere. Bitch, take the 8 Mile buzz east, get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Go to the trailer parks where Eminem from or something. Like you done over here. You know what I'm saying? The guys don't want to deal with you no more. It's a wrap. You gotta go, baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? But nah, this clown, he playing it like, oh, they just going to watch a movie. Like, nigga, you knew I was fucking your bitch. You knew that. Honestly. You knew I fucked your bitch. You just didn't, how can I put it? You was just more so sick that the word got back to you. Like, yeah, you know he fucked your bitch. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Because I'm gonna put it like this. If the other two guys wasn't there to witness it, more than likely, he probably would have let me hit her, bring her back. He probably would have never said nothing. It probably would have never been nothing. But since it was witnesses there, to tell people about it, now he want to come back to me. Oh man, that was some whole nigga shit. I thought you was my man. Woo, woo, woo. Bro, if you felt like that about your woman, you wouldn't have never let her walk out the door in the first place. You would have had a whole talk with her right then and there. What you mean? You trying to go watch a movie with another nigga? It's TVs in here. Why don't you watch TV in here? Why is you trying to go over to his house and watch a movie with him? What movie? It ain't like she said a specific movie, and she like, I just want to go watch a movie with. What? Uh, Make that make sense. So he knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? He just, like I said, he just more so was embarrassed that the word got around. You know what I'm saying? So now he got to speak up and say something instead of just laying down with it like, damn, everybody on the block know Mr. Roll Up hit my bitch, so I got to say something now. And instead of coming the right way, like, all right, you hit her, you know what I'm saying? All right, I'm about to go ahead and piece her out. I'll be on the block later on and come chop it up with you. You know what I'm saying? If we would have did that, everything would have been cool. You know what I'm saying? But he on some dismiss me type shit. Like, you a whole ass nigga for fucking with my girl. Woo, woo, woo. Like, bro, you let her walk out the door, man. Come on, man. What was you expecting her to do? What you thought she was gonna do? You thought she was just about to go to a nigga house at 5 in the morning just to watch a movie? Like, come on, man. You real life couldn't have believed it. But he did. And that's exactly why he got embarrassed. Because ain't no way you could have possibly believed that I was gonna take your woman to my crib at 5 in the morning just to watch a movie with her. Your girl. I'm gonna be at my crib with your girl 5 a.m. watching a movie with her. What purpose is that serving me? I don't even know this girl. But I'm gonna take her to my crib just to watch a movie with her at 5 in the morning, and it's your girl. Come on, man. Your ass a goofy. You know what I'm saying? And you fucked up a good friendship with a real nigga and everybody from the block because you decided to piece all of us out for a girl you ain't even with no more. Now look at you. You out here butt hurt, fucked up, and you don't got girl no more. You know what I'm saying? Crazy work, man, but that's how these niggas be, man. So, to the fellas, watch these guys, man. Watch these women that you dealing with. These women will set you up on the play because they know they be having some tender dick niggas behind them. You know what I'm saying? And you can fuck around and get hurt behind some shit like this. Just so happened, the situation I was in, dog wasn't cut like that. You know what I'm saying? But you never know. You could be in a situation where a nigga might be cut like that, and a nigga might try and get at you. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta watch these women, bro, because these women cut though, just like these niggas is. It's been another live stream of Roll Up a Power Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured.